Have you ever looked around at your life and thought, this isn't the life I want anymore? Not because it's terrible, but because you know you are capable of so much more. Maybe you've been surviving for so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to truly live. Or maybe you're tired of making promises to yourself that never seem to stick. Or maybe you are rebuilding after one of the hardest seasons of your life and you are wondering if you will ever become the person you know that you are meant to be. So, if that's you, I think that you are in the right place, because that's exactly what this channel is becoming. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cecilia, and if you've been here for a while, thank you so much for staying. Thank you so much for growing with me, and thank you so much for allowing me to show up exactly as I am. Not perfect, not as a finished product, just real, just myself. When I first started sharing videos again after my first break, I was mostly talking about surviving, about healing, trauma, rock bottom, and about finding myself again. And those videos were exactly what I needed to make at the time, and judging by your comments, they were exactly what a lot of you needed to hear as well. But something has shifted for me. I am realizing that while healing will always be a part of my story, of my journey, because I am still on that path, I don't want healing to be the only story that I share on this channel, because I think that life is not only about recovering from what hurt us, it's also about creating something beautiful afterward. And that's where I am now. I am rebuilding, not because I have everything figured out, no. Not because I suddenly have all the answers, no, far from it, but because every single day I am making one small choice that moves me toward the life that I want. And so today I am starting something new. Every month we're going to sit down together and do a monthly reset, a monthly planning. I will share what has been working for me, what I'm working on, what hasn't been working, what my goals are for the month, what I am learning, where I am struggling, what I am celebrating, and what I am focusing on next. And this will serve also as my accountability. And I'm sharing this not because I have the perfect life. No, I'm sharing this because I think that there's something powerful about documenting the process, and instead of only celebrating the results. And also because I need accountability, so I'm trying to make myself accountable by sharing this publicly. And yes, so if you are rebuilding your life too, I hope that you will rebuild alongside with me. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, so let's start filling up my month of August and planning for August. So I always start by brain dumping everything that's on my mind in this little notebook. I put like everything I want to do. Doesn't mean that it's gonna get done this month, but it's a way for me to know every single little thing that I want to do. It could be a goal, a project, a task, an idea, whatever. I drop it down here so that my head is clear, and then I refine the list by picking my priorities that needs to get done for the month, and that will make my life move towards the direction that I want it to go. So yes, let's do that. So for August, I always do that in black. Okay, so now that I'm done, you see the list. It's not as long as I thought it would be, but again, that's the preliminary list that I'm thinking about right now. Every week I might think of other things that I need to be doing, that I need to finish, that I need to realize, and this gets added for the list for August. And then depending on how urgent or how if it's a priority or not, this will be added, like I said, in my planner. So looking at this, can tell that I'm gonna put this here. My goals, I want to secure one client for my business, one paying client, of course, like duh. And I apologize if my head is cut for most of this video. I couldn't figure out a way to show my face and me writing in the journal without showing the whole journal, because there's gonna be some personal stuff that I might not be ready to share yet. And because it's all going to be written in my journal, I don't feel like comfortable sharing so much personal stuff yet. I don't know if I will ever get there, but you'll be part of the process. You'll see my main goals that I can share, and for the most personal stuff, well, you just have to hear me or see me writing, I guess. And yes, but I'll talk about my more general goals that I can talk about. And as I put my goals and things in my journal, right, I'm putting like a little superior sign, like a little sign to show that it's in my journal. So when I go back to my brain dump notebook, I know what's already put down in my journal, and I know this. I don't have to worry about this anymore. I can move down through the list items that haven't been tackled yet. And I'm pretty good like at going back. Like if I show you the previous pages of this, like I know like the stuff that's usually in orange, and you see only one orange mark here, is the stuff that's still, oh, two orange marks actually, that is the stuff that still hasn't been done. So I think I'm doing pretty great. And so let's see. And then next, now that I put my 3 goals, so I want to secure one paying client for my business that I'm restarting right now, starting today, August, right? Let's see how it goes. I want to, in this month of August, I want to meditate daily for 20 minutes. And my 3rd goal is to restart my podcast this month. So yes, then I will put the actions that are directly linked to these goals, so the action that I need to take to make these goals, to realize these goals, to achieve these goals. And then in the bottom I will put the other projects and to do that I want to do this month. So let me start already for with the other to-dos. So this month I want to buy a couch because I moved here like couple months, 2-3 months ago, and I'm sitting on a chair all the time, or on my bed, or on the floor. I need a couch. It's time. I can't stand it anymore. So, but I just don't want to buy a couch just to buy a couch. So I need to take my time. I've been looking for a couch for 3 months because it needs to be a sofa bed, but it should be big enough to have two people as a bed, and to have at least 2 or 3 people sitting when it's at the sofa. But it shouldn't be too big that it takes so much space in the space that I have right now. So that's why it's taking long, and I don't like the boring colors like gray, black, whatever. No, I like a little exciting color. So that's why it's taking me so long to find something that I like, because the one that I love, they're too big, and if I like something that's the right size, the colors like charcoal or light gray or beige, no, I don't want this. So it's taking me longer than I thought that it would take. But this month I need to find a couch. I'm putting it out in the universe. I'm going to get a couch. I need to find this couch. I'm going to buy a couch. My house will be with a couch by the end of this month. Okay, so yes, putting it out there, writing it down. Anyway, I want to buy a couch. I need my bathroom to be fixed. Like the faucet is leaking. I don't know. I'm gonna put faucet leak. Faucet leak, and then I need to change my shower curtain, and which is due because of the faucet leaking, because this thing can never dry, at least the front part that's closer to the faucet, because since it's leaking it's always wet, and it starts to do like those little grayish little spots that I've rinsed many times with vinegar, but that keep coming back because that leak is there. That faucet is constantly dripping water, so it's never dry. So that drives me crazy, and this needs to be fixed. So once it's fixed, I can buy a new shower curtain. Anyway, moving on, and then I need to dry the cabinet next to it because I feel like it's constantly wet because of the same problem. So this bathroom needs to be fixed, and that means that this month I'm gonna be on top of the management company. If I have to go there every day or call them every day or email them every day, I need to be on top of that because this is urgent. This needs to be fixed before it's a bigger problem, and before it starts affecting my health or my son's health. So yes, so fix the bathroom, which is the faucet leak, the shower curtain, and the wet cabinet. It's not wet yet, but I'm like looking at this, monitoring this situation because I don't want it to like get bigger than what it is right now. Okay, so this has been put in the same area of house. I need to get them to fix my kitchen floor. So fix kitchen floor. Same, so I guess there's on the floor I have like the peel and stick tiles. I don't know how you call them. I think it's peel and stick. And well, when I moved, they were already peeling off, and now it's becoming dangerous because they're sticking up. The one that's like half peeled but not off, like some of them are off like totally, so I have little missing spots, but then others they're just like lifted a little bit in the corner. So I've tripped a few times on that. My mom tripped a few times. My son, my toddler, like tripped all the time on this. So this is becoming like a problem. And same thing, I need to be on the back of my management company so they could fix this because I've been nice and asking about this for 2-3 months before I moved in actually, and I'm still waiting. So I need to be on top of this, and yes. All right. Next thing is I don't know if I have time to do all of this project, but let's see. Oh, I need to read my book. I need to read one book this month. So this is gonna be mostly in rebuilding my reading habit. Well, actually, in July, I've been pretty good on this because I've read 2 books in July. That was great. I read like a book on my vacation that I bought while I was on the airport. It's called Beach Read. It was really nice. And then I read another book, I cannot remember, one fantastic book. It was pretty good. And this month I want to read this book. It's in French. It's from Melissa da Costa, and it's called Tout le bleu du ciel. I don't know the name in English, but yes, I heard that the movie is on Netflix. But of course, I need to read the book first. So yes, I need to read it. So in order to read all of this in 30 days, I need to read at least like 10 minutes a day, or at least 10 pages, 10 minutes, one chapter, I don't know, but I need to like read daily. Other things that I would like to do is daily gratitude, and these already are habits that I put down here in my tracker, if you remember on the other video where I set up this thing. So daily gratitude, and then meditate daily, I already put that, and my action is just gonna be like, yeah, I already said this. I want to get into also decluttering all of my paper, because right there underneath this desk I have one shopping bag full of papers, mostly mails, because for the past year and a half pile grew, and now I have to like go through this because I don't want this clutter to stay there into this shopping bag and grow, because now I feel like every time I receive a letter or paper, I open it, oh, it's not urgent, and I throw it in there. So I need to like declutter all of this. Some of the papers I still have to keep because I'm still going to court in and out, so unfortunately I have to keep a lot of documents, but at least they need to be organized so I could find a space for them here and get rid of the ones that I don't need, or maybe digitize the one that I don't need to keep physically. So I need to get on this. I'm not saying that I'll get it's going to be done by the end of August, but I need to get a start on this so the pile could get smaller. It's like this email, I need to get to inbox 0, or at least to inbox 15 or something, because this is ridiculous. I have over 15,000 unread emails on my Gmail. They sending me messages that I don't have no storage left anymore. That's crazy. I don't want this. And then it's a pain because every time I open this, I could never find important emails because they've been flooded with all of the promotional emails and newsletters that I constantly receive, that I sign up for, and then I'm not ashamed to say that I never opened them. So I need to unsubscribe to pretty much everything and delete all these emails. I feel like I should just delete all of this email all at once, but no, I don't want to delete something important just in case. So I need to go through that and like make sure that I patiently delete each email, basically. So all of the newsletter, I could get rid of this, but then I don't want to delete accidentally something, I don't know, from my family, from a contact, a friend that might have emailed me and that I can reply to even months later. Sorry, people. But yes, I need to get better at this. So inbox 0, And I need to stop talking. I'm talking too much. I'm over explaining too much. And something that I want to do that I already put on my habit tracker is record content daily. It could be a video like this for YouTube. It could be one podcast episode, even though I only want to do four long videos, like one podcast and like one like this per week. And then record daily is mostly like for reels and content, social media content creation, because I don't want to say I'm bad at it. It's just that I'm not consistent at it. So, and I never record videos, and I feel like the videos, the reels are the ones that are mostly trending, and I need to take the time. A reel is what, like 1 minute at the most, that they say that you should have a reel. So how long could it take me to record 1 minute a day? Like, even if I record 2 minutes and then just take, I don't know, if I record like for 10 minutes, but then I have like the content for 5 reels for the whole week. I don't know. I need to do something content creation related every day. And I'm saying recording myself every day because then I feel like I'm going to get more comfortable talking in front of the camera, and I will get better at it, obviously, because we want progress, and it might get easier. I will feel more comfortable, and I will hopefully get to love sitting down and editing and everything, like, because it's not the part of sitting down and talking to the camera is fun. And even though I could be a better speaker, I'm not too scared of doing it, or like, of course I'm nervous because I want to produce something that's nice, but the hardest part for me is like the editing. Like the sitting down and talk part is actually not the worst part for me. So yes, and one of this I want to record outside, like in the park or at the beach. Yeah. Okay, that's done. So the first half was, like I said, my goals and my action steps that I need to realize these goals, and the other projects and to do that I'm going to do. The second half of this spread is going to be done at the end of the month when I do the monthly review. And then the next part is to fill up my calendar. So for this, I need my digital calendar. I'm going to pull it up from my iPad since I'm recording from my phone. August, what do I have? Okay, so right now I'm pretty much done with putting stuff in my calendar. I mostly put appointment and things like that. So now that I see how free, how not free I am, I can add other things. Okay, so I am done with planning August. As you can see, I have listed my goals, which I talked about, and my project and my to-do for the month. I filled up my calendar, and yes, my tracker is already set up, and I've already started the week, since, today is Monday, the first day of the week for me, because I start my week on Mondays. And yes, and I've even pulled the meal plan and everything. So yes, thank you so much for doing this with me, and I'm sorry if it's a very, very long video, but I think it was necessary. Hopefully the more I do this, the shorter this video will get, but I still have to get used to this new system, and yeah, we'll be more efficient next time. That's why we're here, to continue practicing and make things better and get better at the things that we're doing, to see if the system works, tweak it a little bit. I'm still gonna try to do this same exact format next month, unless I notice already that something is not working. But I don't think it will be efficient to say if something is working or not, because I need to try it at least 3 months in a row to see what's working or not. But I know in the past I have experience journaling and planning in my journal, so I might notice things a little bit faster based on what worked before. But obviously, if I fell off the bandwagon, something was not as efficient as it should have been, or maybe there was too much friction. So yes, thank you for being here, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.